Hi, my name's Kevin Blaylock. I live in Pennsylvania, and pretty strongly believe I found a day one exploit for Android 10. Um, a while back, there was this thing called Pegasus that came out around the Middle East that was used on diplomats. Yeah, I don't know why they use it on me, but uh, there's this group of people called targeted individuals. They sound nuts. I don't even want to associate myself with them, but I've had experiences that are just beyond weird. Um, but basically, what this thing does is it silently takes over your entire phone. Um, your messages. I mean, it's creepy because they can access your camera and watch it and listen to your conversations. That's whatever. I got used to that because it's been about a year now. The more important aspect was if this gets into the wrong hands, um, I I can't confirm, but I believe the screen. I need somebody to help me read this code essentially, but I believe the screen is being projected somewhere or can be projected in like um, every time you type like a password in on your phone, the little bubble pops up. They don't even need a keylogger. They can take all your passwords, all your social security. They can steal your entire identity. And they since they have, and it's crazy, they have full control of your phone too. I think, the best I can tell, um, two-factor authorization won't matter because they can just do whatever they want. They, like with your phone, like they can access it. Um, Also, like I say that because I had my Gmail was hacked into in April, but it was tampered with without a sign of it actually being hacked. And the only thing logged in at that time was my Galaxy S8 that was on AT&T. So my Gmail had to have been accessed through that phone because there was no other login point. It's bizarre, but yeah, let's just take a look. So I did a data dump. I forget where I got it from. Dump traces. If you go down, camera service default. Uh, it's funny. I actually think stuff can change on the fly. I don't know. Uh, Somebody that's a little more, computer literate can probably decipher what this means exactly. I don't really know, but it's to me it appears that it's all the everything's being bypassed, skipping because it can't be found. Um, I got the theories behind. Sounds stupid, but I have the theory. I don't have the. I can't write code. I can kind of read it. Um, Software cannot be fetched. So it's like Android hardware. And the craziest, just going over it while I'm going over this, it's affected T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon now. Galaxy S8, Galaxy S10, Galaxy Note 10. When I was with T-Mobile and I had the S10, I actually bought two burner phones because it was just you're being watched. It was weird. I just shelved the S10. Like I literally just I just was waiting until I found out what was wrong with it, and I burner just insinuates something. I wasn't like that, but yeah, I had an LG Android and a Motorola Android, so you can't just blame it on the Galaxies. I actually had an iPhone act up on me too, so I'm not exactly sure if that's the same thing that's affecting Android. I'm just gonna slowly. I probably have some embarrassing. I just don't care. If there's anything embarrassing in here about me, or if I gave up any of my code passwords, I just don't care. Oh, targeted individuals being gang stalked. It is horrifying. I know I look beat up. I'm doing this in my bed, like on my half-made bed. This is just hopefully this. I've tried to post stuff on YouTube before, and it was like live videos. I have so much information. Half of it's probably useless, honestly. But I wrote a 24-page paper to get to cops just with the abnormalities that I was going through. The cell phones not having IMEI numbers. Most people don't even know what that means, but there's basically like a social security number for your phone. Mine would just disappear. You only get one. I had one that started with the word random. My Androids would show up, one phone would show up as 2 devices on the Play Store. So I'm thinking I got like not a ghost phone, but like a digital phone in the internet, so like a ghost phone that could be brought up on a computer screen, like using a different interface. I just hope. This is gonna be mad boring. This is gonna be mad boring. Alright, I'm just gonna go through this. Yeah, everything from like, I think my neighbor, I don't know. You start to feel like the whole world's collapsing in on you. You almost look like a paranoid schizophrenic, because you're like, oh, all this crazy shit's happening, but it is. To an extent, because I can only comment on my own experiences. Like, if you look at the other targeted individuals, I go, yo, they're crazy. But I got stuff. Yeah. Like, I don't know. It was so weird. Whatever I thought. It's like whatever I kind of thought was going to happen, it almost kind of made happen. It was weird. Like, at one point, I thought I was being streamed in my house by my ex. That's when I had. I'm literally the Black Plague attack. I've been through. I should probably. I'm just tired. No, the reason why I think your camera could be accessed is because I had 300 gigabytes of data go missing. I couldn't connect to my home FiOS like normally, because I was paying $100 whatever for. So I had to sign up for Xfinity Hotspot access. The Xfinity Hotspot said I used 300 gigs on one of the burner phones I had. Cause I didn't even use the thing. It used 20 gigs of data for the whole month. And then it went to 300 gigs in 1 week. When I tried to call Comcast to confirm it and maybe get it saved, because I figured it would leave like a paper trail, I couldn't get through on 5 different phone lines. I called with my T-Mobile line. No luck. My dad tried calling with his Verizon line. He couldn't get through. My grandmom's Comcast line died that hour. And for the tech savvy, I used a VPN with a third-party app. Still couldn't get through. And I even walked to the local firehouse. And it wasn't because their line was dead. It was just like, Comcast is a real big company. They don't just. They have 24-hour service. I just hope I'm doing the right thing. I think because I was it was trying. I am doing the right thing. Camera provider, camera provider, legacy 0 does not exist or no permission to connect. Command. Hardware camera provider, legacy failed. I think, I don't, to the best of my knowledge, this is something like Cryosor or Pegasus. I'm not a computer person. But the way it spread, the toxicity which it spread to my friends and me and everything, is like it was like a phone call. It was really just me. I was like the center of it. I bought a brand new iPad. The moment I connected it to my home network, the pin changed on me and bricked it. Hardware does not exist. I thought I was getting streamed in my house, and then at one point I thought I was going to get set up to look like cause it was like the perfect chaos storm. All of a sudden, deep fake videos became popular, and I'm like, they're gonna think I set up cameras in my house. Meanwhile, back in the spring, I was petrified that I was being watched, but it was really there might have been cameras in my house. I don't know, but I know I was being watched through my cell phone camera. So the dad story. I thought I was gonna get set up to look like a pedophile because my the dictionary your phone has. Yeah, I really got to make when I'm a little more well rested, I'll make a new video. But the commonly used words, your auto predictive text, it learns and it becomes based on how you write. So like the words should be like what you would normally say. And I was at work the one day, and I just noticed the words weren't like, it was weird. I was just like, I don't write that. So I just sat there tapping the words in a note, and it wrote out, I really enjoyed the video of the 15-year-old girl. I was like, what? And then I did it again, and then it turned into a suicide letter, but suicide-esque letter. So I thought I was going to get biggest mind. I don't know why I was doing. Oh no. How much is the HTML? Microsoft. Like, honestly, I don't know if this part's important. I'm sure there's something in here. I don't know. This is my bad. This is real rough. I don't like this. I kept seeing private app system UI. That could be part of it, but where was it? There's something. Oh, and the scariest part about having your phone, have somebody else control it, is because, like, me thinking I was going to get set up to look like a pedophile. It's like somebody literally, like, everybody goes, why you? Why you? Like, I don't know. But the way the exploit works, the person that has control, the stuff I'm showing you right now looks like I did it. So, like, if somebody wanted to load up your phone with, like, 14-year-old, 15-year-old videos, and the police come knocking, I'll be sitting there standing. It wasn't me. And this is the equivalent of DNA evidence in terms of cybercrime. The computers don't lie unless you have a third-party user that bypasses security kernels and I used to be able to phrase it right, I think. Malicious bootloaders to bypass security kernels. So just basically everything they do, it thinks you did. That's how my Gmail got hacked and tampered with. Mm-hmm. Apparently, this Ashmem thing, I looked it up, was it combines data between two apps, but I don't think they should be combined. I don't know what this is. VMD base damn deleted. My phone, all my third-party apps I don't have an IMEI number anymore. Apparently, that's not normal. Like, I don't. I went to Verizon and I was like, yeah, you're probably doing it yourself. Yeah, I got Grindr on there. What it is. I don't really care. Why don't I just upload this? Oh, no, because I don't know if it actually go through. I don't know if the video's gonna go through. I'll upload this somewhere probably. Actually, I'll probably have to wait to make sure there's nothing in here that's too. I'm afraid everybody's gonna have my passwords and I can go give them out to the whole world. I probably did already. I just don't care. What? App isn't available. Why not? Story of my life. What do you mean it's not available? Open a pop-up view? Like, what do you mean? Like, change aspect. Like, full screen? Full screen. I don't. Why wasn't it in full screen to begin with? Like, what was it in? Open. I don't. Alright, I'm lost now. That's what we just went over. 2.0. Oh yeah, this was Android failed exit code 128. I don't know what that is. All these though failed. All these came default. I probably shouldn't put that. Fuck it, I don't care. I don't have any money right now anyway. I destroyed my life in a year doing this research. I had a 780 credit score, a house, a job, and I just kept looking into it because it wouldn't stop. Phishing default failed. And the worst part is like, I keep saying the worst part. I'm probably gonna get smoked for this or something, because the only people that have enough power to influence the infrastructure, like when I try to call from 5 different phone lines, would be the government, or some really powerful hackers or something like that. But I was never religious, but I've had some lovely story for another time. And we'll just say I never cared if, I believed that there was a higher power, and I believed if there was heaven or whatever, you just had to be a good person. Like, you didn't have to believe in Christ, or I was probably wrong. I don't know what's going on, but I just thought being a good person was enough. Because there's a lot of people out there. I'm not gonna go on a soapbox right now, but a lot of people out there, like you say, you were born in a country, you never heard of Jesus. Like, what, you're bound to go to hell? There's too many loopholes in religion. Not that it's a bad thing. It's just like, it's, what am I trying to say? I believe in God now. I'll just say that. Unable to change data log core. Yeah, like Android does not support blah 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 blah. Top failed error. No. Yeah, this is the go one. This is the real big one. Yeah. All right, skip. Cannot be fetched. Okay, yeah. I think I go over this one already. And it's a different one, but it's the same one. It just has more stuff in it. Yeah, it skips all the Android hardware and bullshit. God, this is horrifying. I can think back to like stupid stuff, like last Easter. My camera was like set up so like, I still got the pictures. I printed them out. Where's mobile? Fuck. It was set up so like it was a wide angle lens, so like it almost could take in more of your view. So like I didn't think of two things of it at the time. I was like, I don't know how it got like that, but I think it was manipulated to do that. So I don't know how it got like that, and I don't know. This probably isn't even going online. I've tried to do this before. It's sad. Yeah, but failed Android hardware. Crypto factory. Like, look, transaction failed. What the hell's going on? In some ways, I felt like I was being punished, and I needed to. I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about that. It doesn't change the fact that I went through 7 cell phones, fucking 4 laptops, an iPad. My sister permission transaction failed. it's funny. Originally, I thought it was artificial intelligence. That was just like, um, it's the more probable answer. But I just keep going. App services. Originally, I thought it was almost like there was an artificial intelligence that was it was just I don't even talk about it. I don't know. Like just download it itself. I don't know why it's on my thing, but like I don't know. It just reminded me of when I thought I was gonna get like pop for like videotaping people, but I didn't, which I wasn't doing. What is a motion sensor? What is that? This must have been an older one, but Kaspersky. I don't trust Kaspersky, or I don't trust Verizon. I don't trust my phone calls. I think were rerouted sometimes. I sound like a schizophrenic. I look like a shit. I look like shit right now too. I probably wouldn't believe what I was saying. Internal OS device. Like I don't know what this is down here. I'm probably just an asshole. This is probably just all normal shit, but it can't be. I don't want to do that. That's what they want. That's what the Kaspersky wanted me to use, but I didn't trust. I think I was getting fake. I sound so paranoid. I don't think I was getting sent to real websites sometimes. I mean, they were real websites, but it was like an Onion. Like imagine it was like the Onion when they do the fake articles. Apparently, this proto folder might have identifying data, but honestly, I'm scared that like I'm fighting a losing battle. I feel like the reason why I want to open it up at Microsoft to send that additional data was because I'm pretty sure like text documents could be changed in like real time. I can't confirm that, but all right. So like these things. FS recovery uncrypt file. But I don't know what this is. Last log. Search. Hey, look at my Play Store. Oh. Still can't open that one. I really think this is gonna end badly. I really think I'm going to get like 95% of the way there, and I'm just going to get screwed at the end somehow. But I've been saying this shit forever. I can't. What? Why can't I open any of these? You don't have any apps? I do have the apps though. Like what? Ask, search. What are they doing? Let's see. Ignore Evil Angel. Streamlabs. I don't know. I got so much shit on this phone. What? 2 new devices? What? Uh-oh. I don't even know. Devices might not. How? I'm just on my Verizon. Like, you want to look up there. This whole video is being done strictly on Verizon data. But I can't even say that because where's this guy at? I don't know. I don't even know what that monster is. But let's see. What was that? Phone info? I don't know if this is. I probably shouldn't be putting that online. Oh well. What the hell is that? Whoa, I guess. What? How did that happen? Whatever. Huh? Yeah. Huh? Where was it? Alright, I gotta find this thing. Out here low. I'm guessing this is like where I'm getting my provider. I don't know what this means. Again, this could be just me being an asshole. But let's see. It says Verizon. But then I have an AT&T. I mean, they might bounce off each other's networks sometimes. That could be it. But back when I was with T-Mobile, I turned off my phone. Like when I say I bricked it, it was no data, nothing, and it transmitted cellular data. And whenever I called them, they couldn't give me an answer. And it's not supposed to do that. And it sounds so silly, like just a little bit of data, and like I just compare it to like, yo, we sent people to the moon with less with less computing power than a calculator. A little bit of data can I don't know. But if I go down here, there's T-Mobile. And I don't even know what these are. Like, what are these ones? Jam 07 info. You're gone. Let me see. This is a bullshit. I apologize if this video ever gets popular, Andy. Please don't. This is just, we're talking like, you know, you make mistakes in life and try to move on from them. The system sucks though. It's not like the system. I was an asshole. I got a D. I was trying to be like a doctor, and I got a DUI. So then I thought I ruined my life. And then because I was trying to get into graduate school, and nobody told me that there was 1,200 kids applying for PT school. But I actually stopped drinking after the first one for the most part, but I was working in a bar, and I got a second DUI. Not having your license for 2.5 years, oof. And trust me, you do the crime, you pay it. Yeah, do the crime, pay the time. But like, it sucked. I should have it back now, but I keep messing up. Where is it? I'm trying to show you the IP address that broke into my Facebook. I can't find. Oh, this is weird too. Like when I checked my this was like my I don't know if this means anything, but why is this is I have a whole bunch of these. Why does theirs have fingerprints and you keep going like these they're just gone. It's gonna be an ugly video. Sure. I can't find it. This is me talking about gang stalking. Screw that. That just sounds nutty. This is what my first phone was doing. Whatever. What I really want to show you is when I say I went through 7 cell phones. I'm just gonna blow through this real quick. So this was my Galaxy S8. I ripped the battery out of it because I thought I was gonna go through a sextortion case. Which I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't know what's gonna happen because I'm pretty sure I was videotaped doing some really weird stuff when I thought I was alone in my house. Sorry, Mom. It was torture. I became. I hate myself now, but it's just really sad. It's. If I ever get to that, I'll get to that. But don't ever question your sexuality, and don't visit sex toy stores. And yeah, that's it. So this was my Galaxy S8. Rip the battery out of it. Maybe get a 15-second charge out of it. It shows up as 2 devices on the Play Store. Shouldn't do that. This was my Galaxy S10. It should say T-Mobile because that's the right model number for an S10. But it has an IMEI number that starts with random. So I call. Who do I call? I tried calling AT&T and I tried calling T-Mobile because every problem I ever had was my problem because nobody's ever gonna ask the questions I asked again. That's what I meant. It's almost like I was living in not the Matrix, but like an augmented reality because I had a lot of fucking problems that nobody else had to deal with. Who comes home who just goes to sit down on their couch and watch TV, and all of a sudden you have to put I lived alone and there was a smart code put on and I couldn't watch TV. Like, what was this? That my laptop removed its network adapter by itself. I bought this to do research in the very beginning. That's probably like April, June. It was a Chromebook. Operating system corrupted within a week. This was the iPad I bought. Bricked itself or changed the password the moment I updated to the newest version of iOS. I messed the LG phone up. This is all just hearsay, but that data store earlier I was talking about, right? So it's weird, like OS X. That's my MacBook. I bought a MacBook Air right after I bought when I tried to return I offered to give Apple the iPad back. I'm like, you guys can take the thing. Just tell me, I read the code and just tell me what's wrong with it. I don't even want it back. They wouldn't take it. I still have it, but I've tried to update it, so it's probably whatever. But so I've spent $1,600 I didn't have on the MacBook Air. As you can, the Revel. Oh, this was the same day. It was only used 286, and this was obviously my laptop used more than 233. Now on a different page on the same website, the Revel. That's when I say it used 300 gigs. I don't know what the 300 gigs was from, but I don't want to assume, but I'm thinking it was a continuous live video feed. Because that's the only way I could think like 300 gigs of data would get used in a week. And that's what I'm saying. Like it feels weird to be like, you're watched. I mean, I'm used to it now. I just don't care. Like, that's why they probably got videos of me doing some weird shit. My dad's really sick too. And I'm just going off the walls now. But, yeah, so. Oh, and just so you know, like the hotspot access is to that device. It's not like a Ethernet. It's not like your Wi-Fi router. Like, that's just that device's data usage. And the Revel that used 300. Interestingly enough, the date fell right in between where the month from. Like, these are the problems I have. There's no rhyme or reason why this date should happen like that. But it happened right in the middle, so I posted both. But it used 20 gigs of data the 1 month and 10 gigs of almost 10 the month prior. So that's 30 gigs in 2 months. 300 in 1 week. MacBook Air. Yeah, this dude Michael, I must have sent him 90 emails. I got told there was going to be I'm going off the walls now, but I should just stop with the code. I got told 4 days turnaround time for Apple. It took them 2.5 weeks or 2.5 months. I don't know. It's all. I've tried everything. I just want to get to the one more. Oh, this is me talking. I had fake chats. This is a video ain't gonna get loaded. It's the third time I've tried to do this. I've had fake chats in the T-Mobile app on T-Mobile's network in the T-Mobile app. It sent me to a credit card scam line. I clicked the number in the app, and it took me to please have your credit card ready for I think it was it's basically like a $5 charge. You get a $100 shopping spree or something stupid. I'm like, well, that's not T-Mobile. This is me trying to talk to Samsung in the Samsung app. It just never went through. No, they never answered me. I mean, I guess I could see why they might not answer me. Oh wait, it's all disappearing. No. Yeah, just everything. I'm talking about the whole God devil thing. Apparently, the government's full of Satanists. I didn't know that. I have no comment. Yeah. People that look into it say it's full of Satanists, though, so. And I had some really weird God type, spiritual type shit happen. And I was like the farthest thing from that beforehand. I think my box got moved in my house. I gotta end this. Oh, this was funny. So I gave the guy my account number 5 digits short on purpose, but he confirmed me anyway. This is really what I wanted. These are just a whole bunch of Apple logs. Creating a peer-to-peer device interface. This one was having an error every millisecond. When I went in to buy the thing, the guy said that I wasn't going to need an update, but so I wanted to do it in the store because I was having so many problems. First thing it needs is an update. This was a crazy email I sent to like cybersecurity firms. This was, I forget what this. It sounds funny, but I almost have post PTSD almost. Thinking of just going back over everything. Your whole family stops not talking to you. They just think you're crazy. I don't really blame them because I would think I was crazy too if I was saying some of the shit I said. But I made sure to document everything that I could because I have a I have a 3.6 science degree from Temple University. I was trying to be a physical therapist. It's basically a step below pre-med. APA citations, Google Scholar. If you want to prove something, you gotta make sure you got your stuff tight. I don't even know if I'm doing it right now, but with my Android 10, exploit banger. But I hope it's enough. This is really disheveled and unorganized. But like this, the kind of weird shit. Like, where is it? All right. When I bought one of the burners, right? I gotta stop using the word burner. Insinuate something. Um, when I bought one of the temporary replacement phones, this was the first thing that happened when I started well, not the first thing, but within like the first 5 minutes of it being on, allowed device unlock to make and manage phone calls. That was with T-Mobile with a crappy Android. That was like $150. Device unlock came up on my $1,000 or $1,200 Samsung Note 10 Plus. I think I actually have a Note 10. I thought it was a Note 10, but I have a Note 10 Plus. This was weird too. The T-Mobile. All right, so if you look up here, I have 4G LTE data, right? Bars. About phone, I don't have a phone number. My phone number just disappeared. I couldn't make. I don't think I could make calls at the time. Time was always an issue. Like when the logs were being taken, it was always like a day prior, or something that would happen a lot. It was always 3 hours. So I'm thinking it was based on West Coast time. Um, yeah. I want to say that I can't say that was right because I think I had it only for yeah. The Google not updating was my fault. Yeah, that's just fine. I tried every single way to get in communication with T-Mobile one day. No luck. All right. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. It doesn't matter. I'm probably gonna get killed tonight. What is this? Like I didn't click that. It's Unity. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at there. And while I have a boatload of apps on this Note 10, I've had the same exact experiences on all 5 devices, and I didn't have, like I said, it's been 3 different networks. The 3 major networks. My friend's iPhone on Sprint reacted too, so. Where is it? I'm sorry. I don't know if it's here, but basically there's an IP address that broke into my Facebook back in the spring, and it just had terrible, terrible, terrible like reviews, like ruined my life, blah 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 blah. And I got so scared that I kept looking into it, and the more I looked into it, the worse things got, and that might have been my most grave mistake. But then, shit, I don't know. I'm not important. I was just Kevin Blaylock. I still am just Kevin Blaylock. But I almost think I was put here to figure this out. I had a good life, but I was in a very particular situation where I could just keep reading computers, and yeah, I had a couple months there where not a lot of other people would have been able to just sit there and keep hammering away at it. And I don't think whatever, whoever, whatever is doing this would target people that actually uh, comprehend the finer logistics of programming or whatever. Either that or I'm just a jackass, and this has been the most simple, easy process, and it's been staring me. This probably has been staring me in the face the entire time, and I've just been. But I had to go full circle. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna make a better video once I'm showered and get some rest and outline it if I still have the data. Actually, I'm gonna turn off. I'm gonna turn off all data to the phone. I'm gonna turn off Wi-Fi. I'm gonna turn off mobile data. Even when I did that, this sounds ridiculous, but there was the third-party user. And when I say there's a third-party user too, like, screw it. Things would just highlight by themselves. Alright, I look like crap. I need to take a shower, eat something. I tried every operating system, every phone, except for Linux. I tried iOS, Android, Mac OS, Windows, Chromebook. Nothing worked, or everything had this third-party presence. And the only thing that's again, this is where I started to sound crazy. When my keyboard turned into like a pedophile's keyboard, my common language, combined with the thought of somebody being able to have unfettered access to your phone and their digital footprint is your digital footprint because the phone doesn't recognize the difference between you and that person because that person snuck in through a back door. And why would anybody do that to me? I don't know. And people go, Kev, why you? Why you? Why you? I don't know why. I've actually been conflicted this entire time doing this research. But I did what I thought was right. I almost cheated, but actually I did whatever. Everybody, farewell. Hopefully I'm still here tomorrow. If I get arrested for some weird bullshit, the devil's real. I've never done anything. I did a lot of weird stuff this year, but nothing with malintent. Like I don't want to get into my drug usage, but I won't. I'll just say I like to get fucked up. So I tried to buy GHB, but it was for me. Why am I saying this? I'm just gonna stop talking now. I'm tired. But it's like I've met the shittiest, weirdest people this year, and and maybe it all was extreme bouts of paranoia and delusions, but my fears were based in a reality where I don't know if I hadn't reacted the way I did, if something else would have came of it. If I hadn't skitzed out and left my job when I saw the pedophile shit, who knows what would have happened. It's just whatever. I say God bless. I hope. And yeah. I gotta remake this. Wait, oh shit. Boobs. Let me see that. I don't know what's going on anymore. But alright, bye. No tracing. I don't. That's my credit card. Wait. Like when I say I had help, I had a lot of help along the way. It sounds really weird to say that, but I didn't open that. But you know what? That's the thing. Just reminded me of was this. My happening? No. How do I get the purchases? Payment? Well, where'd all my other cards go? Oh yeah, look how many. This is how much fraudulent stuff kept happening. I got a little crazy at the end. That was my fault, but I would get new cards and they would get hacked the day I had them. So for Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I can't move that. I hope I'm online. I'm probably not. I don't know why I did that. I don't feel like dealing with the grinders on there. Just deal with it. I can explain it later. It was because I thought I might have been gay in high school, but whatever. Root checker. I keep buying. Yeah, like my phone's apparently not rooted. Wait. Fuck, I'm tired. But yeah, I just want to go through this. I was buying the 1 month thing because I felt like everybody was against me on there. Like that's paranoia, but like it was weird. I kept buying these other phones because like my phone number wasn't working correctly. Google One because I was trying to get support from them to make sure my stuff didn't get deleted. Come to think of it, I think I checked my email the other day. I think my sent emails all got deleted, and I didn't delete them. Should probably call them Deluxe. I didn't cancel. I signed up for Verizon Tech Shore. It got canceled on me 2 days later. I forget why. I had like a Ukrainian one for like, and I don't even think I made a phone call with it. Estimated. I don't know why. See how those things are highlighting? It's not me. I can't, like, when it, I can't physically make it do it that short. Like, okay, yeah, but then, like, back when I was trying to evade what was ever coming at me, like, I don't know why I was petrified against set up to look like a pedophile, but I have all these VPNs, and they hide where you're at on the internet. It got to the point where I'm like, I don't know if I should be using a VPN or not be using a VPN, because if I don't use a VPN, all my stuff's out there in the open, and I didn't really care. But it was like credit card information, stuff like that. But if I have this if I have this third party user and I'm using a VPN, like this Pure VPN, it skitzed out the moment I bought it, and they apparently don't have logs, and the logs are like, the DNA evidence. So I'm sitting there going, I got somebody using my computer. There's gonna be no logs. It's gonna say I was in, like, I don't know, Switzerland or something. I don't know. So I have all these VPNs, so much. Pandora. Alright. Alright. Absolute last thing. I just want to say it for an hour now. I don't know if I should be opening this. Probably not. I fucked up. That's perfect. Hi, boy. I don't have Pulseway. I don't know why that's there. And I probably downloaded it. Am I even still recording? Like, where did it go? I don't know. I don't have that. Go away. I don't know what's important anymore. I give up. Pay for root checker. I don't really care if whatever. Yeah, I'm done. Why is that not on my... I think my...